An iron kite box this is half the size of the Tsunade box. Are you kidding me? Oh, I totally cheated again. Yes, there's it. You get the idea. Chidori!
Are you kidding?
喂，大家好，今日有新嘅開箱，今次係火影忍者嘅卡卡西師傅鐵風真。大家好，今天我們又再來新的開箱啦，這是火影忍者的卡卡西師傅鐵風真。Hey everyone, welcome back to Pain Collectibles. We've got a new piece on the block for you. This is none other than Naruto's Kakashi Sensei. You guys know how much I love Iron Kite pieces. Hinata was awesome. Tsunade was even way cooler. This giant ass Chidori on the review table. I got this from none other than our boy Todd, the SpecFiction. So, you guys, thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for enjoying the content with all your support. I finally got my first affiliate review link. You can still get this piece. It is not sold out yet. Iron Kite pieces, they make small batches to begin with. Their ESs are usually fairly low. This one has an ES of 48, and almost every retailer, it's pretty much almost gone. Todd has still a few pieces left. Go check him out. Use my link in the code. Use my link, and there's a code in the description below. And you get to save a bit of money, and you also get to help the channel out. But why did I get this? Because this is Kakashi from the battle with Tendo Pain. It was episode 155 or 150. Yeah, I think it was episode 155 or 156. Kakashi versus Pain. He's fighting Pain and discovering Pain's powers for the first time, and he runs into Tendo Pain. That's the guy that can absorb pretty much everything, ninjutsu or all attacks, and Tendo Pain becomes this weird monster that, like, he's got rockets firing out of his arms and then everything, and that tail that you see there actually is a weapon that he uses against Kakashi. By the time Kakashi reveals himself, he's got about half his chakra left, and that's when Choji and Chozan come in, and then it becomes this whole, like, really epic but painful, hard to watch scene because you think that Chozan is dead. Anyway, go watch episode 156 if you haven't. This is Kakashi Sensei. This is Pain Collectibles. Check this out at SpecFiction Shop. Let's get to it. Wow, for the first time we have an Iron Kite box that's actually small. It's not a small box, but by comparison to other Iron Kite boxes for a piece that's supposed to be this size, this box is half the size of the Tsunade box. Here we have the Certificate of Authenticity. This is number 43 out of 48. Iron Kite usually does pretty low ESs. They're usually around 388, but Kakashi is a popular character, so they probably got more pre-orders. There's the plastic plaque, which is super cool for you to put the certificate in there, but I don't have the space to display it. The art print it comes with, I mean, it doubles as an art print, but on the back you have your instructions and packaging. Alright, so first layer of a 2-layer box. Looks like we have that metal tail of Tendo Pain, some Tendo Pain parts, some wood parts, cloak of Tendo Pain, and the 2 Kakashi nameplates. This time, unlike Tsunade, they only give you one in English, but this one has one in English and then one in Japanese. There we have the English nameplate. Super cool. So, isn't it? King Smoke Effect piece. Beautiful gradients. And the paint, as usual, from Iron Kite. I love this entire line from Iron Kite, man. They're so well sculpted, so well done. And look at these wonderful gradients from whites with a tinge of yellows into the dark grays. Never almost black, but gradations. This is the Tendo Pain arm. This is really nice. The chakra spikes that help Nagato from afar control all of his different pain bots. Very nice gradation in the skin tone too. You've got the fingernails, like all the pains are supposed to have, and then the skin tone is a nice gradation of shadows and darkness and light areas. And the wood pieces looks like wood. Very nice sculpting. And this is a torn piece of cloak, and there is a beautiful crosshatch texture on this. This is very nice. This is why I love Iron Kite, man. One of the rock effect pieces, again very well painted. Really looks like stone. This piece kind of feels like metal. It is extremely heavy. It is from the Tale of Tendo Pain, but look at the nice weathering and the metallic effects. And honestly, I don't know what this is made of, but it is very, very heavy. Which is nice, you want that kind of weight. There's a little bit of movement to this, so that's kind of cool. So this is a really cool piece. Tendo Pain, his body does break up, shoot missile, and he's got metal and has an extension. This is an extended metal arm, or his wrist shooting out. And you also have the red fingernails like all the pain bots do. And here we have our man Kakashi's hand holding the kunai, and yeah, you can move it a little bit. See, now this is gorgeous, a reflection of the kunai. This is why I love quarter scale, man. It just looks so cool when it's this big. And here we have the cloak of Tendo Pain. Very nice and big. Beautiful gradations from orange to reds on the underside. And this wonderful crosshatch texture. Look at how it catches the light. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Alright, we're gonna look at the next layer. We've got that gorgeous base, Kakashi's giant body, the head, and everyone's reason for getting this cool piece, this giant ass freaking Chidori right there. Holy shit snakes. The body is ridiculously heavy, but it's so well done. Oh, the beautiful Konoha symbol. It's really heavy. It's really well done. This is why you go quarter scale, folks, because everything else is just way too small, not enough detail. Speaking of the body, I thought these pieces were missing, but no, they were just in the top layer that I didn't notice. And here we have Kakashi's pouches. Look at how cool they are. They have a closed one, and there's an open one. It's makeout tactics. Here you have the awesome customary glove the IKS gives you with the brush, and batteries for the Chidori, and your pins for the plaque. Holy shit snacks. If there was ever a reason to go quarter scale, this is it. Look at the detail in the Sharingan, in his portrait, the Konoha symbol, the nice weathering in this portrait, and look at his hair. Look at how beautifully it's sculpted with all the spiky ends. And this is on par with the level of that Jiraiya hair. Look at this. Alright guys, so I'm obviously not going to lift up the base, it's too heavy. The good news is that the Chidori looks like it arrived intact. It was molded very well on the foam. Great packaging to keep all of the little fragile tentacles intact. So well done there. But it is stuck in there and wedged a little too tight. So I'm going to do this off camera, and I don't want to accidentally, break off any pieces while I'm trying to get this out. But if you do own this, be very careful when you pack it up in the future for moving. Ouch. Alright guys, we're gonna go to assembly. Check this out. Beautifully sculpted into the sub base is Sharingan with the 3 Tomoe active, and then you've got all these beautiful sculpted lines of lightning and Chidori all around the base. Pieces are large and in charge and massively heavy. If I flip this under for a second, hopefully you can see it. It's 483 out of 488. This rock piece keys in here. So there are 3 grooves here on the back for 3 different pieces of wood that slide in. It's hard to tell. If you have this piece is super not intuitive, but the groove for this right here, find this first finger, it's on a flat right here that you just cannot tell that it's how it's supposed to go in. And then this thing slides in, and then it fits perfectly, but it's just really hard to figure out. This and this are ever so touching, but I think it's all right. I don't think there's any pressure being put on the cloak piece. I genuinely do not know where this chain piece goes. And the nameplate. Alright guys, we have Kakashi completely assembled, and this thing is just gorgeous. This is really massive, as you've come to expect from Iron Kite. I love pretty much everything Iron Kite has done with this Naruto license. Right next to Tsunade and Hinata, this is just gonna pair so well. So you know how I do the This Is series, where I show you the quintessential version of the character. You really gotta have the Susanoo, otherwise it just doesn't, you can't call it the quintessential something if you don't have the giant massive Susanoo. This is a very good example of, now if you haven't watched my video on how shipping and logistics works in this hobby, check it out over there. I'm gonna link it up there. You're gonna want to watch that to kind of get an understanding of how things work. But this piece is a great example of getting a piece at PO price and having it put on the container, and you're only paying container charges and ground shipping to your door within the US. This is the cheapest way you're going to get something, especially an Iron Kite piece, out of China to you here in the US or in Canada. I want to thank you guys for all of your support so far. We just cleared about 227 subscribers. You're watching more videos, you're commenting more. I really appreciate it. It means a lot for my really tiny small channel. This is still available at SpecFiction shop. Check out the link, use the code if you want, or not, only if you're interested. But regardless, I want to thank you guys for your support and for your help, and for helping me grow this channel. It means so much. I'm very grateful and very humble. Anyway, I am Pain. This is Kakashi. Pause, like, subscribe, keep watching, keep commenting. We'll see you in the next video.